Okay, so I'm picking back up from last time. So we're at part 6, and Christmas was okay. It was a 6 out of 10. It wasn't that bad. They was able to get stuff in between. I forgot to add this part in. So in October, I was in like a situationship. I was in a situationship for like a year, for over a year at this point. Like, I met him in July of 2022, and it was October of 2023. So that was like a year and a couple months at this point. I met this guy. And it was a situationship. It was just like we would have a good time, and then he would go, and it was never like no strings attached. But eventually we grew feelings for each other. Like, eventually or at least I did. He would tell me he loved me, but it would just be like he would just stand me up all the time. Like, he would just do me so wrong. And it was just like, okay, I knew it was a situation shit, but I would get like in my feelings so bad. Like, I would get in my feel, like every time he would leave, I would cry. And so like around October, in September, he wound up losing his job. So he wound up losing his job in September. And so the dynamic of our situationship kind of changed. And it was like, I cared about this person. So like, I would just look out for him. Like, I would just give him a couple dollars here. Like, it was never much. It was always like $40 here, $60 here. Like, to me, it was just like, oh, just so he could like take his mind off of everything that he was going through, because he was stressed. And at the time, I didn't know I was empathic. So I was holding his emotions. I was holding my friend emotions from her dad dying. I was just like holding so many people's emotions that I wasn't aware of. And so in October, that's when I just got so overwhelmed with everything. And I had no idea that all these pieces was linking up. I had no idea it was a trigger from him. I had no idea it was a trigger from my friend. I had no idea it was a trigger from my mom's death anniversary. I had no idea it was triggering me. So November, okay, so this happens in September. So he loses his jobs in September. Then it's like the dynamic of our relationship changed. Hold on.